Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, everyone? Good evening, pleasure to be here. My name's Jeff TSC. You probably know that by now in reality, don't we? But it's good to say it anyway. Supporting Cancer Research UK tonight. One must send it harder than ever before cars shall be destroyed tonight. Good evening, Keir. Great to have you in chat. Anyone else who's here as well, and all of you in the server. Of course, we would love to have as many of you on the server as possible this evening. You know the rules. So, here we have AC Evo, another new sim for the week. Bit of variety this week, isn't there? We're having a bit of fun with AC Evo because we think maybe it deserves a little bit of attention, just a little bit. So we're thinking about doing some community races. Thank you, Keir. We had an awesome charity race a few years ago. That was a fun event. Anyway, and I will do something for them when LMU sorts its life out and puts team racing in private servers. That'd be cool. So beyond that, hello, Dargo. Great to see you in the chat as well, sir. Hope your move is as smooth as possible. Hope it's all going well. I noticed you're going for, was it free wireless modem on the 5G, I think? Is there no fibre? Anything? I'd imagine the ping on that would be a bit tasty. But yes, good to see you all. Hope you're all well. We are doing a couple of races tonight on AC Evo. We're going to try and do it for the Thursdays after N4S for a couple of weeks. So maybe 4 or 5 of these if we can. See how it goes. Maybe by then there'll be another update in sort of mid-June, July. Don't know. Yeah. It's got a couple of GT3s, so we'll try and do some GT3 racing. And it's also got a variety of other little fun cars that maybe we'll try and do shorter races on as well. That's the plan at the moment. I'm sure there's a lot of bugs. I think people will have a lot of crashes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Also, we have a charity race coming up on Saturday. 12 hours of the Nords life. On ACC. You may have noticed me playing ACC yesterday. And this is, you know, close enough. So we figured it'd be good to do a 3-lap race here to start. So I hope as many of you can get on the server as possible. And, yeah, just give it a bit of a spin, really. It would be nice to see at least 15 odd on the server, but I get the feeling it won't be too busy, especially for the first one. Maybe we'll get more of you for brands, right? I beat a 29. It definitely counts. I will hear no different. I mean, you've done a 25 in this sim. You're welcome to do it in the other one now. You must be getting more familiar with the track. I don't know how well you knew it before. There's quite a lot to learn, to be fair to you. Oh, it's quite warm. Just turn the fan on. But maybe I'll put it on 1 speed, I think. Right. We've got 25 minutes left of practice, so it would probably be quite sensible if I did a lap. Make sure everything's working and tickety-boo. I think we're quite far away from the dash, but that should be okay. Ignition and engine as the car drives through me. That would be Keir, no doubt. Yes, indeed. Rev light's not working? Maybe just unplug and plug in my wheel. We'll see if that does anything. No, no rev lights. Have I got to change something, gang, for rev lights? Anyone aware of anything where rev lights are a thing? It's interesting, because obviously last night I was playing ACC, so I've got a bit of a comparison with ACC for AC Evo now, and I think maybe I should change my settings in the Sim Pro Manager thing for Simagic, because this feels very... I've got a lot of play in the wheel here. Look, I can swing it quite far and it's not doing a lot. I think I've got it on 1080. Let me try Assetto Corsa B because that feels quite weird. I can pause it. Okay, good. Okay, we'll go back to pit lane. Let's open up my Sim Pro software and let's try preset B. That's still 1080. I wonder what I should do. Do you reckon I should just do the Assetto Corsa Competizione one? Let me try that and see if that feels better. It probably doesn't. But we can dream. Let's see how that one feels. Let's drive. Okay, so engine on. Bit more direct. I've lost my rear mirror. Did I have a rear mirror? Well, if I did, I've lost it. The sound mix is different. That's better. Let's turn it up a little bit. I noticed they've got different downshift noises, I think, compared to ACC, if it isn't it better. Let's put the TC up. I'm not that brave. Let's put it on 5 for now. I mean, I should be able to go faster in this, right? I just don't really have any confidence right this second. Might take a minute. We'll see how it goes. Michael J chilling out by the side of the track there, enjoying the view. She knows. Always the way, isn't it? Oh, there he is over there. Right, is it blocked off in this sim, or can you go both ways? Oh, hello. He can go both ways. There goes Dominic Reef. I think he just joined the Discord and the server, so if you have, welcome, sir. He's showing me that he's got a lot more confidence in the car. Yeah, I'm getting 74 FPS. It's interesting. I'm getting 74 FPS. On an ACC I was getting 170. I don't think this particularly looks better. Maybe there's a lot more detail that I can't really appreciate, and then you'd argue what's the difference. If anything, obviously with all the... maybe my settings are wrong for the video. Not sure. I think I've got some sort of FSR on, some sort of AI frames. Yeah, 87, not massive. And didn't we have like, oh, since the update the frame's a lot better. Not sure they're any worse. We're getting there, we're warming up. I enjoyed last night way too much. Playing ACC, doing laps for the charity race on Saturday. And yeah, I was kind of enjoying the feeling of the GT3 chucking it around Nords, to be honest. Made me a little bit sad for the loss of ACC from the community, really. I don't know if or how we get that back, really. Not sure if I want to. But again, I wouldn't mind seeing AC Evo just kind of take that mantle up at some point. Whether it does or not, I can't tell. Really can't tell. And we find a car chilling out of that Kia, enjoying the view from his wall. This is a very chilled 850 lap, this one. I'm not on the limit at all. I know it's wow, I'm mentioning the curves being a bit rough. I think this is a slightly different version to the ACC one, maybe? Not sure. Boosted! Good evening. It launched you. I'm sure it did, but it wasn't your fault. I mean, yeah, I think we could talk about this all day, to be honest, Boosted. Like last night, I don't know if you heard me talking, I was doing laps on ACC for a charity race that we've got on Saturday. On the Nordschleife on ACC, we have to do like qualifying laps. But last night, I drove ACC for the first time in, I don't know, maybe nearly a year, something like that. And yeah, it wasn't long before it felt quite good. Annoying. But I don't really see us all going back to ACC, right? So, in a way it doesn't matter almost, I don't know. Good evening, Raki, great to see you on the server and in the chat. So, and as I was just saying, I was getting about 170, 80 frames on ACC last night, it was looking good. And now here I'm getting 80. And I guess there's a different detail to it, and I guess if, you know, in the future we have more powerful graphics cards, we can up the graphics and this will look really good, I can't tell, but ACC kind of looked good enough. So I don't know. I don't know where this game's going, man. They're going to do the open world free roam stuff. That's going to be interesting. But again, it's the sort of thing you do like once a fortnight or month, isn't it? You don't do it for hours every day, do you? Just free roaming. Some do, I get that. But without like the modded mini games in there, I doubt that'll go too far. So I don't know, this game definitely feels different to ACC. I think having played ACC last night, it's obviously good to... Well, do you know what? That's the weird thing, Boosive, isn't it? Like, when you look at the player numbers on Steam, weirdly ACC almost hasn't dropped since LMU's got popular. I'm not even exaggerating, you can see it all. It's barely dipped. But obviously there's no LFM now, so I guess must be quite a lot of private communities and leagues going on, right? Obviously you can't do team private servers on LMU yet, so I guess any endurance cups or series would be on here, or iRacing, but you know, don't tend to get so much community stuff on there in a way. So I don't know, I mean I guess people are playing it. In our community most people are focused on LMU daily, right? So we see that and obviously we respond accordingly because we don't want empty servers, that's no fun. So we know if we want to have a full race in the community, we do it on LMU, right? And we get, you know, 40 odd people on a race. It's awesome. With ACC, yeah, I don't know. I don't think people would be really on it in that way. And in AC Evo, we've got a few people tonight, but it's not massive. No, we're going to try and do this fortnightly to maybe encourage a few more people to turn up. But yeah, I can see it not being crazy popular. And again, I think I've said it before so many times, but variety seems like a good idea in the racing, but actually people don't want that much variety in the end. They want like a competitive regularity to the cars or track so you can actually focus and improve and compete at quite a high level with quite a large number of people. And the more variety we put in the racing, the less obvious that is. Alright, so we're on AC Evo with all these different cars and stuff and track. In some ways, people don't really want that because it just dilutes all the racing, especially when you haven't got a huge player base. So, who knows where this game's going or what Kunos are doing. I certainly like the way Kunos makes sims, but LMU completely smashed the online system just as you're meant to do it. They've pretty much done it. So, LMU in a very nice place, financially and otherwise. It's mainly the shocking optimization on Evo that made me turn it off. I had to use one monitor. Well, I just said I'm on 80 frames, and last night I was doing ACC on 180. So, I did put it on KTAA, which is their Kunos anti-aliasing. Yeah, I had like 180 frames and pretty high graphics. I don't know. Okay, so I'm building up the confidence pretty quickly here. It does feel like the steering in this is a little bit more vague than ACC, I think. A little bit, which is a shame because ACC is lovely and sharp. Last night, I mean, again, we keep talking about the force feedback, going backwards and forwards with it, but like, when I was going over the bumps and stuff on Nords last night, on ACC, sorry, it really felt like I'm going around these bumps and jumps and fighting the car and finding little inches. And LMU doesn't really do that, does it? In a weird way. I don't know, I can't explain it, I'm not very good at this stuff, so maybe I won't say too much. LMU just does force feedback in a different way, and I think it's quite easy to argue that, well, subjectively, kind of prefer the Kunos style in the end. And Rory, hello buddy. Drop you a like, Jeff, because I'm good like that. Although I'm not even. There we go, look, and there's a lot of people saying that in the chat. I'm not the biggest fan of Evo. We've got someone just in the server chat said it running like poo. How on earth am I so bad at this, asked Rakimagi? Booster said it apparently takes tweaking. Interesting. Yeah, I've not looked into any of that at all. I've not changed the settings for a while either, so they might need a little look. To me, it does feel a lot like this game will just basically end up where ACC is, more or less, in that we never do racing on AC, do we, Boosted, right? And if we did in the past, it was a random one-off weird event that we might get roped into, but that's about it. And I think it'll be the same with this AC Evo in the end, I don't know. I think it'll just be random one-off events here and there that you'll do, and that's about it. But as for leagues and kind of daily racing kind of stuff and enduros and all that, Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. I mean, also, as we know, they've not focused this sim on one series, which I think really helps with that whole competitive element I'm talking about, and, you know, keeping a bit of repetition and tightness. We haven't got a series in this. Obviously, we've got random kind of generic GT3s from different times. So we're not really going to have a full grid of anything, are we, for that kind of competitive racing? So, I don't know. I think you kind of need that, don't you? That whole, you know, ACC had SRO, LMU's obviously got WEC, iRacing has a few series, a bit like that. Does IMSA, it does bits like that. I think having that focus really helps with that selection of cars and stuff. Without it, just not as interesting, I guess. We should be racing on AC, says Phil. Yeah, but we don't. That's the point. It doesn't matter, does it? Look at what we're doing. Just look at what we actually do. What we end up doing is daily racing on sims that are quite focused, like LMU ACC. So really what we want is just a lot more of that in a way, right? We want that with lots of good content, loads of people driving, and the occasional increase in cars on track, but nothing crazy. With that, we'd be very, very happy. And a good feeling on the wheel, of course. So, I think kudos are living in the past. Well, I mean, boosted, there's been like different things with like interviews with one or two people involved. Ooh. Yeah, we're gone. Don't hit that curb. Okay, do not hit that curb at all. That one will kill you. I think that might have been the same one Matt was talking about earlier, probably. Yeah, well, that's the thing, boosted, right? Like, we've heard some stuff about people. There was one guy who went back to them. I'm going to get the dates wrong. I think it was the beginning of last year, or about April. He used to be technical director on Assetto Corsa. He left. Then he came back to Evo in about April last year, and then he left again at like November, Christmas time, and said, actually, this project isn't what I'm into. It's not a sim project. It feels like that. Was that a Marco guy? I can't remember the sort of head guy. He's going a bit for the whole, you know, we want to be everything for everyone, and we want to make a great driving game that's so open and fun, and going to get loads of people on console involved and all this sort of stuff. And I don't think they see a clear vision. It doesn't feel very technical. They're trying to dumb down the technical thing to make it more accessible. Is this Stefano Scasillo? I feel like a Mauro someone. Anyway, yes, Stefano. So it's not even installed for me currently, just a bit meh, says Rory. Well, Rory, also we'd love it if you joined us on the server for a bit of racing anyway, kind of thing, right? But I get it if you're not interested. I mean, Brands Hatch and the next race should be fun. Crossplay is a bit... Yeah, that's the thing, Rory. That's what worries me about LMU. I hope it doesn't come. I have got no interest in racing in lots of lobbies with controllers. Please, no. So, by all means, let LMU come to console and let them love it. And hopefully it's a bit of a tech problem and it's about 5 versions behind like ACC always was. Because they start trying to fill up... I mean, the PC lobbies are already pretty well populated. They're only getting better. So please, no crossplay. That would kill me. I would not be that excited about the daily races and stuff like that at that point. TC, GT, DTM, GT500. I want to see all those in the same sim. Hello, man. Good to see you, sir. Mon. Yeah, but again, that variety thing, it's a bit of a problem when you have so many different things. You'd need really big player base. And I doubt a lot of people would be interested in some of those other series that much. Chris said it's true boost if it needs optimising. You're looking at 112 on an Ultrawide with a 50, 90, settings aren't max. LMU is 250, yeah. But it's all good cars, good to race with. Yeah, no, I get that, but what people I think really want, as far as I can see, is that intensity of competition. And when you look at competition in maybe even different games as well, different titles, different, I would say industries, but different genres, they tend to have that kind of basic simplicity that makes competition more interesting. And I think we kind of want that in a sim title in a way. We want a fairly decent set of bopped cars, and then we want a fairly decent set of tracks. Now, people might debate what those cars are, but in reality, it's probably GT3, right? If we can get hypers alongside it working multi-class, great, but I doubt it. My game was just stuck a bit there, probably below 60. I feel that's what we really want, right? And Kunos maybe could have got there with ACC, but they didn't. LMU are kind of doing it, but it feels a bit like they're restricted in some ways with their content, right? With the whole WEC thing. But as I just said, you know, if you want it focused to one series, you can't really just keep adding lots of random tracks. It's all a bit of a conundrum. I think Ace will struggle to get identity. Yeah, for sure, Todd. We're not. I mean, they had a whole that we know the whole roadmap story. We don't need to flog that dead horse. What for me felt a bit like some sort of rug pull now, some sort of crypto bros scheme. That roadmap, and obviously taking away things like the single. Didn't they say they were removing all single-player element? And they obviously tried to have a tiny bit of roleplay, didn't they, in this early on? But that died off pretty quickly. Dear me. GT500 faster than GT3. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to get used to it. But then, if they're faster than GT3, why would you race GT3? You just probably race that one, right? When you got two similar series. DTM looked better. Rakimaji, so sorry my hands on track, won't race. Fair enough, bro. If you're not, I'm sure you'll be racing at Brands, right? I'm not going to let you get away with that one. We've got Brands coming up next. Should be a good laugh. A couple of short races at Brands. I hope a lot of you join for that. I hope Rory, with the game uninstalled, installs it in the next 45 minutes and joins us for Brands. I do think it will get good, says Chris. It's going to be a long, slow burn. Now that is possible, Chris. It still has, we can argue, lots of potential, and kind of like I said, maybe we could say optimizing, but maybe it's just they're asking too much of graphics cards, and in about 10 years this will be running a bit better on the 7090, right? I mean, AC when it first came out, was PC struggled with, and now 14 years later we're like, oh look, my PC runs it well. Yeah, 14 years later. So maybe that's some insight into what it'll be like with AC Evo as well, right? Maybe it's just too ahead of its time. This is what I tell myself to feel better about the whole thing. So there is that. Well, I mean, UE5 on AC Rally looks just ridiculous, Boosive. It kind of scares me how good it looks on AC Rally. Feels like I'm looking at real life a lot of the time. So that sounds like an old man thing to say when you're looking at computer graphics, but come on. Sometimes in AC Rally I'm like, wow, that's IRL. ATC was horrible when it came out. Yes, true. If we own our own PC... Oh, here we go, Rory. Oh, blimey. We're not allowed conspiracy chat. Well, you might be... No, well, do you know what? I was thinking about that, Rory. It's a bit of a mixed bag, because the whole idea of games being on a server and you just kind of access that game probably is good for anti-cheat. But for things that need a lot of peripherals, like flight sims and driving sims, that kind of thing probably isn't that relevant. You probably still need some kind of PC, I don't know. I do wonder about that. They'll figure it out. Just some massive USB hub, I guess. Rent from Windows. Exactly, Chris. You tell them. Taxing game, that ACC. Enjoyed it way too much last night. I'll be joining it again on Saturday. Hope you can all join for a bit of fundraising on Saturday. Come say hello. Maybe we'll go for a likes record as well during the charity. Our likes record is 84 likes on a stream. We're going to do a 12-hour uninterrupted. Might even last about, well, 12 and a bit. No big deal. We'll see if we can break... I mean, if we're doing a 12-hour one, surely we can break 84, right? We'll see. Rented computer. A little black box hub. Yeah, but it's going to need a lot of USBs. Do you reckon it can handle it? I get the feeling you'd end up needing some sort of half-decent motherboard for all that. I don't know. I can't figure it out. And also, we do still save some things locally. So maybe there'll be like... I don't know. I think it'll work for a casual gamer. Can't tell. But yeah, when the internet speeds are all 100 gigabytes and you can just immediately play any game at 50/90 quality on your TV, then why wouldn't you? I'm not that desperate to own things. You come in with nothing, you leave with nothing. Life is but a journey. Trying not to get weighed down too much by ownership. I was 1.6. Yeah, Keir, no one believes you. We're all 1.6 up, alright? People love saying that. Oh, the perfect lap. Yeah, but it wasn't. Come on. There you go. I do find it, like, I know obviously good old wretchy boy Steve complained about the force feedback in this sim, saying you can't feel what's going on with the car and the weight, and yeah, I do feel like when I'm driving in this I can kind of just easily drive the car a bit more because I know when it's going to have to go or not, whereas in LMU we don't quite get those luxuries. But I do feel like this is kind of different to ACC in a very weird way. It's a bit more numb. Now again, that could well be the... Well, actually, no, I've got the same force feedback settings I was running for ACC, actually, now. Right, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in practice. Sort your life out, Jeff. Well, I've done a 23-1. Holy moly. I'm doing a 99-1 here. Very true. What's a good time here? Keir rocking the Ford. Wow, so it's interesting how people compare an EA title to an 8-year-old game graphics-wise. Yeah, imagine an 8-year-old running as well as Ace. You can get more numb than ACC. You probably can. But it didn't feel numb, but it did. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're not going to play that many sims in the end, are we? Let's face it. I think we need to appreciate that. Most of us don't really have the time or energy to really main more than one sim on a regular, right? We're talking about daily racing, endurance. Think about it. I mean, probably all just going to be in one place, right? Because you can't do that much. And if it's all in LMU, I'm not worried about that. I just, yeah, I wonder if it's not quite as exciting as it could be. I do enjoy the hypers. I do enjoy the LMP2, but Kunos do it in a different way. And if they got it right, would we all come flooding over? It'll probably be good in 2028. I feel like 2031 at this rate. I'm not even exaggerating. The input delay is real. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. It's weird. Felk says to Keir, what do you mean you don't know this track? Classic sandbagging in action. Yeah, he's always like this. LMU literally saved sim racing. Well, do you know what? I didn't think it was going to save sim racing. When it first came out, LMU was pretty rough. And I was like, well, I mean, that's not what I was hoping it'd be. But that guy, Stephen Head, right? He's done a pretty solid job, hasn't he, so far? So hats off to him, and hopefully that sim just keeps getting better. We've seen, obviously, they tried to add a few different force feedback settings now, haven't they, on the LMU? To be fair, maybe I should play with them a little bit before I keep complaining about the differences. Who knows? I wish I was sandbagging. Genuinely don't know most of this track. Nice one, Keir. Get out of here. I know. Wow, so I agree. Get out of here. So, exactly, no one's buying it here. As for this sim, yeah, I mean the optimization's pretty rough, isn't it? Should we have a look at the settings? I'm not sure about to change everything for me here, will I? Video, what have we got? Aspect ratio 4318, I'm sure it is. 180 limit, vertical sync off. Oh. Yeah, next session coming up. Okay. You can only do the shortcut to start the lap once. Interesting. Thanks for letting me know, Keir. Invalid, but still. Felt did a 15 invalid. Oh, Studio 397 pulled through like legends. They did, Rory, because it was looking pretty rough for them for a while. I wasn't impressed with what they were serving up, and MSG looked like it was going to go pop any second. And then they got that crazy Pimax cash injection, didn't they? That was, I don't want to say it came out of nowhere, because obviously that's what they were working on, but without that, I was trying to figure out what was going on with the business as a whole. Couldn't really join the dots. I forgot about the shortcut, says Jay. Ree! So, yeah. And then they got the money to stay alive, which is great. And they have kept improving it and adding to it. And I'm happy with it now. And I'd just like them to get the private team servers on. And then we're laughing. And then more and more content. Why not? Just keep bringing in more and more tracks. We'll be happy. The more tracks they do, the more series we can run. Like, we've already used 10 tracks, or 9 tracks, I guess. Or actually, technically 8 now, because Silverstone, that's 7. We've used, what was it, 8 different tracks already in our championships. We need different tracks to race on. So please, bring out 2 tracks a year, and we'll be very happy. That's all I ask, 2 tracks a year. If you do any more than that, we'll be very happy. 2 tracks a year, that's all you need to do. Bring out 2 tracks a year. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 tracks a year. Not sure VR is even viable for AC Rally or Evo, so LMU's their only hope. Excuse the pun. Yeah. Yeah, man, that definitely helped when they had a GT3 for sure. That's, you know, it's what people need, really, don't they? GTE is not that popular. Right. Let's do a lap, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. We've got 10 minutes. Hopefully I'm competitive enough to stay with people. Okay, the pit limiter works. 8:10. Oh, blimey. Felk having no problems feeding his way around. Let's do a time lapse, shall we? So I don't know if you've been keeping up with the weather forecast at Brands Hatch. They're now saying no thunder and lightning. I think it is a bit brave of them to predict that 3 days in advance or 4. They're normally not very good at predicting thunder and lightning. That prediction has now disappeared. They're now back to random rain or not. They can't tell. I don't know. We'll definitely be prepared on the day, that's for sure. We'll have loads of waterproof and umbrellas and all that. We'll be near our cars anyway, so we're fine. And if it is wet, I'm kind of excited because I've never seen wet racing before. I get the feeling it might just be very slight drizzle all the time. It might not get that wet, sort of thing. Please let me have a lap. Abort, abort. Right, I think we've got a lap. Let's go. Let's do this, gang. It's interesting, I'd say on the braking it feels quite floaty compared to ACC. Like, my car was definitely... I think the nose was pitching around a bit there, right? And the braking down the hill. Which is probably a touch more, dare I say, realistic. Pressures don't seem to be such a thing in this sim compared to ACC, I can't tell. Floating is only realistic if you sail boats. Hello, Jed. Jed, you're not working tonight, are you going to join us? You fancy a bit? We're doing some Brands Hatch racing after this. Should be a good laugh. How was work last night as well, buddy? And I've got one more for you. How are you feeling about Silverstone coming up? Because obviously you had a bit of a whoopsie-doo days with the old tyre strap. Cost you a little bit, didn't it, I think, at the old... Imola. How are you feeling about Silverstone? Are you friendly with it? Do you think you're quite competitive there? I feel like everyone's good and bad at different tracks, right? So, wondering how this one fits for you. Stay on track, Jeff. We're keeping this one valid. We're only going to do one. Just a short quali. Doesn't behave well for triples, fair enough. Yeah, learning graphics settings, I guess. I like wrestling the car in Kunos game. I feel like it's a bit more obvious to you, the correction and the kind of chucking it about a little bit to get where you want it kind of thing. We're going to go gentle here, we're going to avoid that curb. And we're going to bring around here in third. I feel the lighting and the shadows in this are good, right? You've got the different lighting effects and so on around the screen. Thing is though, these things don't have a really big impact in the end. It doesn't really feel like it, you know? It's just high 44s. Well, I don't want to say it, Jed, because technically Imola's where I normally score a lot of points, but Silverstone is my favourite track, so hopefully I'm competitive there and can put in a bit of a shift and trouble some of the guys a bit further up, because my quali was terrible at Imola. I don't know if you watched my stream back later on or anything like that, but yeah, I had a shocking quali, really. I think I spun out of the chicane, the tight one, and then never really had a good time after. I started at the back and then, well, what was it? Sort of one lap in, I'm last place, aren't I? 21. And everyone in front of me is going pretty fast. I'm not exactly blasting past P20 and I'm like, okay, here we go. No slouches here. Why would there be? So it's definitely a big challenge for me, Imola. Happy with my P14 in the end. Hoping it'll be my lowest finish. And obviously we scrub one finish off per team, right? So you know we've got one drop per team, not driver, per team. So one drop per team. I don't think Alan will be getting a P14 anytime unless he has a big problem, as it were. But, yeah. Hopefully that'll be the lowest and I get like, my next lowest after that'll be like a 12th, maybe a 13th, we can scrub that one off. But you can't count the chicken, it may end up being my best result. Can you imagine? Having driven hundreds of laps at Silverstone in sim racing, quite a few in real life. Oh, go on, Jez. Yeah, it's my favourite track for racing. Not my favourite track for lapping, but it's my favourite track for racing. I think it's just awesome, the variety and the width of the track as well, which creates different lines. Big fan of all that. Do love Silverstone. Really do, so. Looking forward to racing you there, Jez. Hopefully we'll be a bit closer in the race next time and I'll get a little battle with you. Alan's racing at Imola right now, isn't he? I think it was a 100-minute race. He was at the back, Alan, in his race. Don't know, 26, I think he was. Don't know these turns well enough here. I always see people come past me in this section. Really not confident enough in those turns. It's just, I kind of know what's coming, but I never, yeah, I'm still reacting a bit. It's really frustrating. I think because I used to crash here so often, you get put off doing anything. Oh, I felt like I was going to go. But of course you can crash quite easily on that exit, can't you? I'm sure most of us know. Still probably the best section overall, isn't it, in terms of driving. Great little flow of turns, up and down. Last lap overtime, no! I forgot to change it. Oh, people are going to be angry with me. Whoops. Ah, that's annoying. Oh well. I need to remember that one. I'm not sure where to change it, actually. I know. No one did a quali lap. Here we go. Someone's going to be angry in the chat. Right. As for work, yes, Keir, I know. As for none tonight, cancelled as a Liberty bound forgot to organise themselves a gas engineer last night, and by law I'm not allowed to move or in touch, of course. I feel every turn at Nords is trying to kill you. Yes. No time to set a lap. Yes. Walter, we need to remember this. I think we had this last time, right? Anyway. Here we go. 3-lap race. Am I at the front? No. My ping's quite high. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Who's got bad ping here then? Joshua Culver might be in America. His ping's quite low. Okay. How many laps? 3 laps? Is that okay? How much fuel have we got? 30. I feel like we need more than 30, don't we? I'm putting in 55. No confidence here. Back and drive. Good luck, everyone. Standing start, right? Ugh. We were all too slow, says Felk. Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm not sure what setting is. I need to change, but I definitely need to change it. That's for sure. Sorry, gang. Right, and then we've got a standing start, haven't we? And away we go. TC on high. And oh! Someone's gone see ya. A little bit more see ya. And we might have gone our way up to 3rd place here. Solid start, I'll tell you that. Alright, can we keep up with Walter and Matthew ahead of us? Walter running a bit wide in the Ferrari, Reed getting a bit loose in the Mustang. We're not driving very fast ourselves. Oh, well, funny enough, Kia, I mean I am, so yeah, again. Wow, it's pulling away there. Great speed. I've got Kia right behind me, that's not going to go well. How much is Walter going to cane it on the Nords? He's 1.8 ahead already. Must be the car. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right, what's Kia going to do? Not a lot. Wow, just pulling away here. Not much time for chatting when you're driving on the North Slope and a car is 0.1 behind you. Wow, I'm pulling away real quick here. hello, mate. SSG and microphone, nice one. Glad to hear it. Always good to help each other spend money, aren't we? Not good. Driving a bit of AC Evo tonight, Hugh. Next race, Brands Hatch if you fancy it, in the Lotus XE. Just a lot of fun. A little bit rear happy, so you've got to get used to it, but not too far, so after a bit of adjustment, you'll be in there. So if you fancy that, next race, we're just doing 3 laps here. Look how dark it gets in this part. Very dark. Can I put my lights on? No, wrong button. Oh well. Rain and fog lights are on. Cute. 80 FPS. Less cute. Oh, we're catching up here to the Mustang pretty quick. Oh, Kia's fallen back, that's a shame. Was enjoying the fight with Kia. Wowzer, 5 seconds ahead. Massive pace difference here. Nowhere near him. I'll tell you what, as soon as we get close to the Mustang, it sounds awesome. You can definitely hear it. That's Matthew Reed up ahead. My teammate for Double Trouble. Really loves racing with him. Can't do the update, no more memory, are you? No, thank you for the donation, sir. It's very generous of you. We love having your support, everyone. It really helps towards my hair and various things for the community. I'll tell you what, Hugh, another one. AC Rally, we were talking about it earlier, looks ridiculous, had another update. It's a bit wide, we're catching. You got AC on the other PC, right? Well, yeah. Here we go. We're getting pretty close to this Ford. We might just line up something on the dosing at this rate. We're very close in the fast bit. It's going to be scary. We've got to go for it. We have to let off a bit here. I don't want to be that close. But here, full speed. It's flown through that part. It's gone fast through there as well. We lost him a little bit, that's a shame. Hopefully we can get some speed through here. Oh, it's a bit cleaner than him. We want to be close enough for the suck. On the straight. And then we just need to make sure we can catch this one. That might be the acceleration we need. Bit rough on the curb. 0.7 behind. I think we messed it. I could uninstall another one of my games. You could, you probably should. Wowzer, a clean 5 seconds up on us. Loving life. Behind we got Kia, Jay and Felkman. 2 laps to go. We're 0.5. I think we got a bit of slipstream here. Tuck in. What a great track this is for racing, honestly. 24-hour race this weekend, right? Is this weekend? Or am I going crazy? Is it next weekend? I don't know. Anyway, let's focus. We're going to lift a bit here. I don't need to go in there too close to anyone. But hopefully just a mere thought of me putting a bit of pressure on Reedy. Drive through for Ewan. Oh, that scared me. I thought, wow, I got that for a minute. Interesting, he says he's in the pit. Okay. Soon, saw the qualities last week. Yeah, isn't it? It's not this weekend, is it? I'm not sure. I'm getting a bit... And that's what I said about the car moving under braking, right? It really does. I need to do a lot better with that, because that's left me a bit in no man's land there. I've lost a bit of time to read. Lost a bit of time there. That's sloppy. Nearly died under braking. It just... Yeah, I'm braking too hard, I guess. Right, let's have a good lap here. Come on, let's really close the gap again to Reed. Wow, it's in dreamland at the front. Hey! Oh, I thought the car was going to go there. It didn't go at all. I was probably a bit more nervous than I should have been. But I don't really know how they react. Right, now I need to catch up to him. Can we make something happen? On the green hill. I've uninstalled Automobilista 2 and doing the Evo update. What a brilliant idea, Hugh. Hopefully we'll see you at Brands Hatch. It's going to be a fun little race. Doing 2 actually. One on the Indy as well. It's going to be a bit of short fun. Definitely something to liven up your week. And keep an eye, Hugh, on the frames in the top left corner as well. You want to get yourself at least 60 or 70. AC Evo is a bit hungry, so you might want to reduce a few graphic settings if you're not. Right. 2.4 to read. Can we close that down to 1.5 on this forest section? What are we going to call it? Green Hill? I don't know. I know both he and Wowster were a lot faster than me through here, so I'm not going to force it. I'm not confident. That's how you die. You can see the gap's probably grown yet. 3 seconds. Definitely quicker than me there. That's fine. I can deal with that. Let's go. Game just dropped all FFB and speared me into the wall. It's great. Yeah, it should be great. Yeah. Hugh should be there. Nice one, Hugh. Yeah, sorry, kid. This is kind of what we're saying. Like, there's definitely a lot of bugs still. Is it easy to have stream messages to OBS like you have on your stream? Well, mine doesn't work properly. It's a short answer at the moment. It's been a bit funky, but it's not hard. No, it's not hard for you at all. There are different ways you can do it. Way too fucked on the inside of the track there. That's slow. Losing time here to Reedy. Phelps catching me. No! Come on, Jeff, speed up. Oh, that was scary. Nearly broke my brake pedal. I've noticed with ACC and AC Evo, I'm much more inclined to try and break my brake pedal. I nearly just sent that through the floor. Dear me. Tyres are a bit warm. Worth thinking about. Come on, Jeff, focus. Hopefully Reed ahead loses a bit of focus as I drop back. Let's try and capitalise on that. I'm clutching at straws, you may have noticed. In real life, I wouldn't like to imagine. Super GT had his first little knock on the Nords, didn't he? Binned his Porsche. That must have been a scary thought as it was sliding into a wall. Here we are. That's the realities of racing. Add a reinforcement. Yeah. It'll be fine. Reed, 4 seconds ahead. We don't want this. They need to add some terrible cars to AC Evo. Okay. I know what you mean, Hugh, like kind of cult classics that were that bad they're good and all that kind of thing, but they will have really limited appeal in the end, mate. They will have limited appeal in the end. You're driving for a few minutes and then move on. Not really their focus. That's what modding's for though, Hugh, right? We get mods for that. Mods can do all sorts of stuff. And probably on Assetto. Oh, Phelps 6 seconds off. There we go. We'll let him go and catch Reed. He can steal his P2 off him. Wow, in a league of his own with that Ferrari. Absolutely loving life. Won't ask him what the secret is. Maybe it's just a car, right? Oh, Reed, a little moment. 4 seconds and dropping. Not sure. Might have had a bit of trouble under braking in that last section. There's only a few cars still running, I see. Fair enough. I'll tell you all you need to know. 1 lap to go after this. This is all useful Hey! Oh, there's my race. Imagine me saying it's all useful prep. That was a bit... dead. Just died, dead, done. Still no mod tools. Oh, for sure. Mini can be fun, but in moderation. See what I mean? A good game won't need mods for years. Well, I guess it depends on what you're doing with the game. I don't know. Well, that's me dead. Right. 1 lap to go after this. Here comes Wouter. Only a few cars running. Yeah. I'm going to aim to get a Fiorino van and chip the engine, then get Michelin A-rated tyres and see if I can get 100 mpg. No chance, you. You ain't going to get 100 mpg. You're going to have to do some funny things with it to get that. Right. Bad time with modding. Flat out stuff broke things and content manager broke my AC. There we go. All fun and games until it isn't. Can well keep it on the track. I'm guessing Feltman's going to be taking up the Reed soon. Where is he? Where's Reed? Okay, why can't we see him? Oh, there's plus 7 seconds. No? He should be just in front of him. He what? Okay, so that's the gaps. Okay. That must be the gaps. That makes sense. Can well keep it together for 1 more lap. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean the car model looks good. We've got the strapping on the sides wobbling a bit. I'm sure there's lots of detail and so on. Yeah. It can already do just under 80, chipping out to 10 to 15, A-rated Michelin up to 20. Then you can come with me on a Landon to John O'Groats road trip. Deal, Hugh, let's do it. I'm up for that, that sounds like fun. How long's that going to take, mate? Hey, Schmiegel the Destroyer. I love calling you that. Was it a Nürburgring where you did it on the first turn? Anyway, how you doing, buddy? I'm good. We're trying a bit of AC Evo. However, you can see we currently have 4 runners in a 3-lap race, which is not really TSC, is it? At least today. That's all right. I'll book a day off work. We can do it on the weekend. It sure would, Hugh. We'd have a good time doing it anyway. All I need is a license, right? We'll get there. We'll get there. While we're doing it, I could build a PC sat in the front seat. No, you could build a PC while I drive and instruct you, and don't crash, or I kill myself through sheer anger. That'd be quite funny. Building a PC while driving. You could build it in the time it takes to drive from Land's End to John O'Groats. How about that? Probably quicker than that. Maybe not. Anyway, 1 lap to go here. This is the final lap, I should say. I need to go and grab a tissue, really, I think. Next race is Brands. I'll join, but I've been practicing for the N24 with Casey and the gang. Look. Schmiegel. AC Evo just tried to murder me. Oh, hello, that sounds like a force feedback thing. Schmiegel. Next race is Brands Hatch, alright? How about just join for Brands Hatch? It's fun, it's 10 minutes. We won't complain. It won't interrupt with your N24 prep at all. You'll have a good little race. Had to invert the accelerator and brake bias. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, Welton mentioned it. It isn't actually a full release yet. Let's keep that bit simple. So, Sunday, once again, says no rain. Kia. So, I've been at Brands a few times, right? It's in a tiny, I've said it before, it's a weird bowl. And I've seen what looked like the heaviest rain clouds in history come over. And then it doesn't quite happen. TSC and the password is TSC Race. Just type in TSC to search. The password is TSC Race, 1 word. I'm loving this cat and mouse game with the weather. Honestly, Kia, I mean, I wouldn't mind a bit of rain racing. I've seen lots of dry now, so a little bit of rain would be quite cool. I don't want it like, I'd either like it really sunny or a bit wet in the afternoon. I get the feeling we might end up somewhere in the middle. It might not actually rain, weirdly enough. Who knows? Who knows, man? We'll be alright. We'll have a good laugh at it anyway, right? It'd be good to see everyone. Jeff, I'd love to get you on my F1 podcast. It'd be great to get your F1 views. Do you know what, Hugh? I was talking about this yesterday. I feel like F1 is in a super weird place. And weirdly, I feel like the interest in Miami is a little bit limited. Now, we just had that enforced extra break. I feel like that's killed a bit of momentum. People have started watching WEC and everything else instead. I don't know, man. I'm getting... And the engine, as we know, is... Well, the power unit, we're going to call it, is a bit of a shocker right now. I don't know. Weird place, Formula 1. Very weird. Interesting to see how the season develops as well, right? For the pace. Schmiegel, I can give you one race. I literally just took my shoes off getting home from work. Oh, cheers, Schmiegs. That'd be cool. Keir says the other thing I've seen is that it dumps a ton of rain from like 1 to 3 and then it's not raining. Wet to dry. Ooh. And it's going to be fairly warm, right, Keir? So it could dry off fairly quickly. The faster is F1. What did they do to the regs? Then a break while they fix it. I know, mate. I know. F1 is so over. Keir, howdy. Oh, if it's AM, it'll be dry by the lunchtime afternoon. And remember, there's other racing on there as well that will help dry it. It's going to be an interesting one. I bet the teams are really frustrated because it's so hard to plan for that. So hard to plan. They're probably trying to work out what they're going to do. Well, I mean, the Saturday gang. So Ian's going to be there on Saturday. I can't remember who else. It might be just Ian. It will be interesting to see what they make of it all on Saturday's weather. Anyway, let me grab a tissue. Wowser is cruising. Oh! We have a race. Felk alongside the Mustang of Reed. Can Reed hang him out here? Go on, Reedy. Hang him out. No! He's... That was quick. That was quick. Go on, Reedy. Get him. He's gone a bit wide. No, he's alright. It's meant to be the pinnacle. I know, Mank. It's so frustrating. I saw a report today. Don't know if it was all nonsense. 2031, they'll go back to V8s with less electric power and an MG UK. I mean, sure. It never rains down south. You only get 4 seasons in a day at Knockhill. This is true. Love a good bit of rain, says Keir. Yeah, do you know what? The problem is, Keir, rain is kind of fun, but it means you can't do things like sit on the ground because everything's wet. Right? And when you can't just sit down... It can be a bit like, I'd like to just sit down. Oh! Felky nearly loses it. Yeah. We'd have brought a load of blankets and been chilling out on the grass. As it is, we might struggle for resting our legs now and again, right? Anyway, Wouter, let's go back on board for what is probably the best victory of his TSC career. All he's got to do here is bring it home. He's probably got Felk breathing down his neck, so he can't go slow. Knockhill's a goated track, says Keir. I can't pretend to know it. I may have driven it on a sim like PC2 maybe. Commentators curse. I wish. I drove a single seater at Knockhill back in '94. Go on, Hugh. It's fun at the first corner. 2 cars will not try to avoid me. I bet they did. Some things don't change you. 30 years later, terrorising on track at TSC. Beautiful. My Evo's updating. 10 minutes. You'll be okay, Schmeeks. You'll be okay. We've got about 5 minutes here. And then practice and quality. You'll be alright. Oh! Oh no, Welter's gone wide, but he's okay. Do you know what? I bet he pooed it there. How far away is Felk? Nah, he's not close enough. That's a shame. My dad got taken around by a pro driver and said they're up on 2 wheels. Hey, no thanks. Didn't pay me enough for that. Right. Wouter going very slow here, surely. This feels like granddad speed. Is the Felk far behind? Ooh. Come on, the Felk. He's catching him. Wow, lucky. One of the cars hit the tyres gently, but had to come back on the flatbed truck. To ask to get my certificate, they didn't want to give it to me. You crap me up, you. I'm very excited about spending a whole day in a car with you. Some tiny little hyperminer doing 10 miles an hour on the motorway. Is that 4 runners? Go on, Jay. Bring it home, buddy. Jay's not going to get to finish this race, I think. I've just remembered. They're not going to get to finish the race either, are they? Whoops. Ah, well. Ah. We're fine. Why not, Hugh? Sounds like you're the safest driver there. I wish, Keir. Hugh has got a bit of a... Hugh's an exciting driver on track, aren't you, Hugh? You love the action. Why is this game stuck on auto shit? Oh, blimey. That's a you problem, Jez, surely. You can't fix that? You can't get the assists off? I must admit, they don't make the assists easy in this game. Congratulations, Wouter. Stolen Valor there. Beats Felkman, legitly. Reed coming in P3. Michael J will finish the race. Go on, Michael J. Or will he? 21 minutes. Oh, right, okay. So there's 22 minutes for the race finish, but nothing else. He's done it! He has, hasn't he? Well done, Wouter. Undeserved, but enjoy. Right. Let's set up server number 2 for me and you. Well done, Wouter. Well done. That Ferrari must be good then, isn't it? 'Cause it can't be you. Right, let's change the server up, shall we? Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do you like it? How do you like it? Jesus, Hugh, I hope you're joking. I was sweating, yeah, he made it a bit harder for you. Alright, Patchy boy. Alright, Patchy. Alright. Do, do, do. How do you like it? How do you like it? Right, and now I've got to change the server to practice 15, qualifying 10, race 15. Should we do qualifying 5? Be all day otherwise, won't we? Qualifying 5, there we go. Overtime waiting next session 60. That should be okay. I think we're okay. Let's start it. It was before we got glasses. I'm much safer now. Felt it was 9 seconds quicker. Yeah. Every mirror and glass was just shattered. What happened? What am I singing? How do you like it? Oh, you're going to enjoy being here, I tell you. Everybody, so you can see Drive Mad in the chat. He's going to stay with me tomorrow. No, Saturday. On Saturday, he's coming to stay with me for 2 whole nights because he's coming with us to Brands Hatch. He's coming all the way from Mordor, otherwise known as the Shetlands. There you go, Hugh. So, Hugh, we've got Keir Drive Mad in chat. He's in the Shetlands. That's much more north than you, buddy. We've got a winner. After this experience, I realised how absolutely amazing LMU netcode is. Yeah, that is definitely true, Felk. That's one thing it's doing brilliantly, and we take for granted a little bit. Right. Everyone get on the server. Refresh. Let's give it a mix of colours. Let's get on it. I'm going to run away the second I get in the fort. You'll be fine. I will run away with you. I will run away. We've got Wouter, Lambert, Batty, Felk. Come on, everyone, get on the server. Time to have a bit of fun. What a noise! What a racket! I would run away with you. I once got named Houston Hugh because I took off in a customer's Honda Civic VTI in front of the staff at the garage in Edinburgh. It had no exhaust and sounded incredible. Jeez. I'll get in the server now. Good idea, Hugh. Come on, guys. Let's get at least 8 to 10 in here again. Oh, look, it saves the chat. Oh, God. Nightmare. Let's get a few more of you in here. This should be a really fun race. I had a bit of a practice on Tuesday night with this, and it was good. It was definitely good. Let's get on board with Wouter going the wrong way. Jeremy taking his time figuring it out. You definitely got to learn, like, to be a bit gentle with this one. In fact, I believe now might be a good time. Yeah, look, Jeremy's finding out as well. To get the round wheel on, ladies. Let's go. It's round wheel time. Boom. Wow, I have way more FPS here. Yeah, I've got more. Yeah. Wouter going off again. Once you get the hang of it, it's fun, but these guys need to spec up a little bit, I think. Oops, says Jezza. Yeah, you've been found out, buddy. We all saw that. Stop watching me. Imagine how I feel. Constantly broadcast to the world. Chris is on. Simba's on. Go on, gang. Let's all get in. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me grab a tissue for my issues. I wonder if Alicia's at the gym. Oh, I might have to go to the toilet actually, gang. You can excuse me. Oh, there she is, stretched out. Hello. What are you doing? You all good? Oh, strawberries. Can you feed me? I can't touch. They're right there. Left a bit. Feed me strawberry. Oh, sure. Lovely strawberry, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely strawberry. Hold on, I just realised. Hasn't Dan spent the whole week talking about how he wanted to do these races? Where's the jammer? Is he streaming? Is he on? What's he doing? Is he doing other stuff? That'd be jokes if that's the case. Hello. Go. Enzo hat trick. Not sure I'll make it. 30%. Ah, we got one more race after this. Schmiegel, we got one more race. Can we just check Dan's stream? Am I going crazy? Right, he's not streaming. Fair enough. Well, I hope Dan can join us. If you're watching, Dan. You were quite keen on these races this week, I thought. Never mind. Oh well. I wonder if the server commands still work. Oh, big full moon tonight. Okay, team, let's get out there and do a lap. Alright, let's go. Okay, welcome into the chat. Chris, this looks like when Chaz would put trays under their rear wheels to drift. It's fun, man. I mean, don't forget these are not race cars, these are road cars, and so they definitely will feel quite a bit floaty, right? Here we go. I should have practiced. Dan isn't streaming at some stuff, fair enough. Well, I know, because I know. Wow, he was so keen to do these races, wasn't he? So gutted for him not taking part right now. We can see V6 Cup. I do like some of the detail and the graphics in this game. It's got potential, hasn't it? And the feel of it isn't bad at all. Maybe, like I said, a bit looser than ACC, and I don't know if I'd like it a bit tighter. I can't tell, but. As soon as it starts to slip, you gotta let go, right? Say hello if you're watching, everyone. Great to have you all with us this evening. Thanks again for your support over the years, gang. We're over 3 years old now, and you lot are awesome. A lot of you supported since pretty much the start. Very generous with your gifts, donations, memberships, all that kind of stuff. Really helps. And also supporting each other in the community and helping each other out with things that we've done, like Jez recently, been incredibly generous. I've had Baz be really helpful with me, and other people have helped each other in the community quite a few times, which is awesome to see. So, long may that continue, right, team? Keep it pinned the only way. Yeah, not quite. I've spun out enough times on Tuesday to know that once it starts going, correct it. You can correct it, but you can't let it drift forever. It'll just go. It doesn't hold that much slip angle for me. I'm not that clever. Lotus X each giveaway when? Oh, imagine. Do you know what? If we got really big whales out, it would have to be pretty big. I'd have to be doing this full time. You could probably pick one up for a... Actually, no, these are becoming like rare collector things, aren't they? Or at least an Elise. A Lotus Elise. Get one for a couple of grand, give it away. That'd be so cool. And then they'd have to film. We'd have to go and watch them race it in like a local series. Can you imagine? We'd be cheering so hard. Oh dear. I guess, you know, the mix with real life motorsport, there's some ways we can do it as a community. I'm not desperate to do real life motorsport in a way because it's dangerous, man, and you know, go-karting is scary enough for me, I think. So I'm kind of, I kind of like the idea of us becoming, oh, we're going to cross that bridge on Sunday, Keir, me and you holding hands, crossing that bridge, buddy. How many have we got on track? 9. Not bad, not bad. We were getting more though, weren't we? When the updates were coming before, we were doing some races. We were closer to 20, weren't we? I feel like. More? 25? I don't know. Can't remember now. Very well. Horses and water. People have had a go at the product, and it's mostly sitting unupdated, uninstalled, all those things. Kunos only had themselves to blame for that, you could argue. But whatever, we're here trying to have fun with it. I think I'd much prefer this to something like AMS2, I'll be honest. You might wonder what the difference is, but for me it feels fairly obvious. I do think it runs okay. 110 frames down the straight, graphics are okay. It does feel a little bit blurry though, wow. Like I know there's a lot to come with the graphics fidelity in this for my viewing, but I ain't got the graphics card yet. Maybe no one has. But we are going to be here in 3 days' time by that tree, watching the GT3 come powering around this corner. I am very excited. Yeah, frame gen, yeah. What button do I need to push my rear view mirror? Oh, that's headlights. Don't know. Where's my session info? Who's that? Kia having issues. When you put the opposite on, it just sorts it out really easily, but you definitely got to get used to it. When you do that correction though, it just clears it quite easily, I'd say. Again, I wouldn't be able to tell you how realistic that is. I've never done this in real life, that's for sure. Two minutes left in practice. Do join us if you can. We're going to do one more little fun race after this. To be honest, the full send kind of works. Just chuck it and then apply some throttle. Up here you definitely lose it a bit. Oh, too deep, Jeff. That's a shame. Too deep. We are going to be just up here on Sunday. Do love a bit of Brands. It's a great track. It's so small. You can just walk around it in like 20 minutes, wow. You're on the inside of Druids on the left here, right? You're on the inside of Druids there on the left. Druids is just there. And then you pop over this bridge, and then you're on the inside of this square here at the bottom of the track, right? You can just walk around. It's so easy to get around. It's awesome. I would love for you to be able to get here one day, sir, for a Brands event, maybe. Right? You do need to come to the UK at some point. You can't avoid us forever. You're heading to our... Yes, Kier. Sorry, Schmiegel, Kier. Schmiegel, quite a lot of us are going to be here on Sunday. The weather's looking a bit wild, so the turnout might not be amazing, but I don't know, at least, what, 10, 15 of us are going to be there, it seems like? I mean, you may have heard, obviously, Schmiegel, we're doing Le Mans in June, right? And I've hired an Airbnb for 17 of us, which is going to be pretty intense. And there's going to be more there. A lot more. But yeah, Brands on Sunday. It's the GTWC, so it's the SRO, which is what we used to race in ACC, right? That series. And Valentino Rossi will be racing. And I know, Welts, I know. Life is there for the taking. It'll all be over before we know it. So, anyway. Not for me, just... Also, this bit here, watching the cars come round Paddock Hill, oh, it's so cool. And every time you're like, oh my god, are they going to make it? And they come flying around this corner and edge into the sand here. Ugh. And then you see a big kick up of sand. Yeah, we're going to walk up the outside, and then we're going to walk up that bridge in front of us. You can see that bridge. And then we're on the inside of Druids. Can I drive? On the inside of Druids, we go over this bridge, and then you get to chill out on this hairpin, Schmiegel. And you'll literally, look, you can go right up to the edge on this hairpin here, and you're right by these bins, watching the cars fly around this corner in GT3, and then burst down the hill going pop, 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 pop. Oh, it's great. It's great. And it's 35... Oh, no, cancel. And that's like £35 for a ticket. Can't beat it. So here we are. 5 minutes of quali coming up. Right. It was incredible to make a 10-hour road trip to meet with Casey. Exactly. So yeah, Schmiegel. So we're doing brands on Sunday. Well, funnily enough, I tell you what, Schmiegel, Google now the Shetland Islands. Have you ever heard of the Shetland Islands? S-H-E-T land. The Shetland Islands. Keir, Drive Mad, the guy below you in the chat, he's coming from the Shetlands to stay with me so that he can come with me to Brands Hatch. I live in London. So you could Google how long it takes to get from the Shetlands to London. Doing this with a round wheel and sequential is certainly something. Is that what you're doing, Keir? I should probably use a sequential shifter, shouldn't I? It'd be more fun. Yeah, let's use a sequential. Okay. But yeah, check it out, Schmeeks. Drive Mad, Keir. He's doing a big old trip, bless him. And he's not done many of them, so I'm quite excited for him. He's going to come to my dungeon in London. That's a great trip. Hope it all goes well. Truly, Hugh. I hope everything goes smoothly for Keir. We'll see him on Saturday. He's going to help me with the charity race. Ha! Says Schmiegel. Have you just seen it? I'll have to bring Nicholas to the next one. That'd be awesome, Hugh, for sure. For sure. What I'm hoping, everyone, is that WEC. It's long enough for Google to be like, just fly. Yeah, you can't, really. You're going to have to get a boat. It's too expensive, man. Not made of money. Right? You imagine. Poor guy. He's quite young as well. Not old like us, Schmeeks. Okay, let's try the sequential. This is going to be more fun. I'm using my sequential shifter, ladies. You can't really see it, can you? My camera was far enough out, you'd see me fiddling with my shifter. Yeah, let's do it. So much more tactile and just so much more involving and fun. Obviously it's slower. I haven't got two hands on the wheel, but whatever, innit? Let's see what we can do with this. We've got the lights on the... You see on the speedo, I've got those 3 circles to tell me when to shift up. You can just about see them now behind my pedals. They light up 2 and 3. Yeah, that sequential is fun. Good shout here. A little bit of oversteer lock. Oh, nice one, Al. You were like P24 at the start, 26. Well, laugh, basically. Well done, bro. I'm doing a bit of round wheel sequential. Got the sequential shifter going now. Hitting the round wheel. Do you know what, Alan? You should make a trip to come visit me one day in London. What about that? Come say hello, mate. I don't know if you can afford to get down here. I know trains aren't cheap, but if you can get down, maybe even a coach, I don't know. Come down for the day, it'd be quite good to see, but... Oh, I hate doing that. You've got to catch the drift, but then it sort of snaps. You can tell I'm really amateur at these things. Really amateur. Where is he? I wasn't going to join in here, don't worry, I didn't want to get in your way there. Last place. Yeah, you were, man. Right. Almost drive through. Oh, what, for the old track limits? Oh, horrible. You've got to be careful when you're that close, mate. No, you've got to turn earlier there. Hey! Why did it just spin there, man? I've got no car control. No car control. Tyres are now really hot as well. Well, pressure anyway. Wrong way with the gears. We're getting there. Let's go. This is it. Come on. Look, last lap overtime isn't working again. I don't know how to change that at the moment. I'll be honest. I thought I did. I reckon it's that 16 thing. Sorry, gang. I know some of you got a lap in there. Most of you didn't. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Okay. I'll be honest. I'm not sure how much appetite there is for a race 3 here. We shall see. Boo! I know, Jay. I know. I'm sorry. So sorry. Right. What do we need for... We've got 15 minutes of this, haven't we? So if we go setting... No, not setting, sorry. Oh, ready for next session. I should do. Damn you, Jay. Keir says, I can't wait to get up at like 4:30 just to get a flight. Ah, you're young. When you put about Nords on LMU, I was like, is there a special DLC? Yeah, I caught that, Alan. I was like, whoops. I changed it later when you said it. It took me a minute. I was like, what's he going on about? I was like, ah. I want to throw up, says Jeremy. Nice. Right. Okay, so we've got 60 seconds now. Okay. We're getting it. We're slowly getting there. Fuel and strategy. What, is he being cute? I think Tonton's being cute. That's what he's good at, really. Let's click drive. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, hello. Ooh. Strawberries. Staggered start? I'm always doing the right on the starts, aren't I? No matter the sim. Don't let me jinx it. We're going to find out about the contact physics very soon. There you go, a little tap. Not too bad. Might catch Jeddah here on the inside. As we come out the inside here, then we might get a few. We made it, nice. Lotus Exige Cup here at Brands Hatch in AC Evo. Summer is here until Brands Hatch weekend. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it? Okay, let's keep up with the guys ahead of us. Phelps at the back, ready to come crush us all. I've basically got one hand on the gear stick, one on the wheel. Definitely not the fastest way to go. That was slow. Felk will be here soon. Shouldn't have done that like that. Two hands on the wheel is probably preferable. Lambert with a drive-through? Ah, Jez. We've got Felk 1 second behind. We can guess how that's going to go. Okay, we're switching to steering wheel because we want to get the pace. That's pretty dumb. Key will be here soon. Can't park there. Hello, Flint. Key is now 20 seconds behind. Okay. And now it's just going to be a boring no man's land of a race, isn't it, for 11 minutes? Ah, this is the thing about this stuff. Everyone thinks it's a good idea till it isn't. Oh dear! That looks like Jay not moving much, and Simba. I don't think they're continuing at this rate. Okay. It's a shame. Takes a few runs to learn it. Well, this is a thing. I've been saying all night. Like, you need that consistency so that people can actually race together. Without it, you're not going to get the same quality of racing, I don't think. Anyway. We've had a better exit than Jay up the hill. Oh, Jade's... What's he done there? He missed a gear? Not sure what happened. We'll take that. Alright, Jade's 0.4 behind. Rear view mirror's a bit high to see. I'd rather be chasing Jade, to be honest, but he let me through, I think. Oh, but that way he missed a gear. He's right behind me. Point 2. So we like AC Evo, sure, but are we really going to come back to it in 2 weeks' time? Well, turnout's not been amazing tonight, really, has it? I'm not sure what's going to make everyone come for next time. Obviously, doing it more often does let people know it's happening. You should says Mank. I mean, not a lot of people turned up tonight. We're getting like 40, 45 people on our LMU servers, and we're getting 10 here. We used to get more. Oh, we've had a good exit here. We're really close to this Lotus. Bit too close there. Radar didn't come up until we were basically alongside. Around the outside here in the Lotus. We're still alive. We're going to go behind him there. He's come flying across. He's held it. Go on, Jay. People are not ready for the glory. When you meant to be a part of this, Walter? I think we're going to catch him here. You definitely need a few more rounds, don't you, Mank? Oh, we both gone wide. Ah! Held it. Okay. Oh, he's at a moment. Can we capitalise? We can certainly get closer. He's had a good exit out the hill. Damn you, Jay. Hey, back. Great to see you, sir. Boss. Need to get your name deliveries. That was a bit more chuck it. That was fun. Has he gone too wide? No, he's nailed it. Damn. Oh, he's got good pace here. We've nailed that one though. Once you get used to it, it's a bit more doable. Six minutes left. Christian, Hugh's another. Oh, that surprised me so much. I nearly crashed. Hugh, loving it in P1. Go on, Hugh. Bit of focus again now. Oh, he's got a bit rough on the curb. Oh, I'm not close. The back boss. Boss, I think boss back works pretty well. Back boss is pretty cool. I can't decide actually. If you like back boss, I'm good with that. We're catching up again, 0.3. Well, no. Well, I'm doing it sequential. I don't know. They probably were. Oh, lost a bit of revs there. We're not going to get him, are we? I'm just going to chuck it more and more. Ah! No revs. I killed the car. Bad idea. Chucking it was not the way to go. Slow and steady. Wins the race. That's a lot of understeer. Keep it alive. Don't let Kier beat me, whatever happens. Oh, he's pulling away now. It's annoying. Damn you, Michael. Oh, he was pulling away. Clearly, the fame got to his head. Let's wait for car number 3 to come back. Come on. 4 minutes left. No point in doing this on my own. Thanks, Jeff. These races were a bit of stupid fun, but in the future I'd rather do something on original AC or AC. Interesting. Why is that, Felk? Is that because you've got a lot of AC content and you like it, or you don't like this sim, or it runs bad, or everything I've said, or what's it for you, mate? What's going on? Because we're thinking about doing this every 2 weeks, but I'm not really seeing the numbers. Oh, nice one, Jez. Good work. Good to have you join us. I'm not sure we're going to do race 3, you know. I'm not really feeling it from the audience and the numbers. Yeah, I kind of want to do minis at Indy, but is anyone going to turn up? There's about 4 of us. We might have to leave it there. Fun enough. Show up interest another time in another way with AC Evo. I mean, part of this was to do a little bit of Nordschleife racing, right? Which I've done. So more Nordschleife laps. Cheers. Or 1 anyway, 1 or 2. But yeah, I also wanted to just explore the game a little bit, and also a bit of Brands Hatch as well, because we're all going to be here on Sunday. But it's not quite grabbing the interest of the community, is it? Sadly at the moment. Which is sad. Oh, up to Jade, drive through and pits. Right, okay. I prefer doing on original AC, but I understand that might not be as popular. Well, you know, I think you heard me say it at the start, right? I'd rather try my folding report. Nice one, Jez. Love your work. Binned it again. Oh, Jay, we're having a good little fight there, mate. You were keeping away from me. I tried to go faster to catch you and just went a lot slower. You can't really overdrive these. You can throw them around on the limit, but when you overdrive, the engine revs just die. So that's no fun. Where's Keir? Car 1. Come on, Car 1. Let's have a lap together. Yeah, original AC. I don't like all the content manager stuff. I've downloaded that so many times on different machines and configured it all. And I just hate the way I always seem to end up paying for a version of it again. I can't use it, I don't know. And we'd never end up driving it that much in the end. Oh, Felk, I mean, it's not 1.0, so that's, you could argue, fairly obvious, but yeah, no, I get it. It's not quite ready. Prefer LMU to this. FFB doesn't feel great. I mean, I was racing on ACC last night, Jay. I don't know if you were with us. You might have been. I think you were. The FFB felt sharper than this, even like on the GT3 as well. So we've got GT3 we raced earlier on Nords, so direct comparison. And the FFB doesn't feel that sharp. It does feel a bit soft wallowy a little bit. So, oh, gone a bit too slow there for Keir. Hope he doesn't get any ideas. So, yeah, I mean, obviously I prefer the LMU racing as a whole, of course. You know, the dailies, the weeklies, the enduro, everything. We know all that, right? That's why it's doing so well. As I try and avoid Keir and crash out. And that's where we'll be standing in 3 days' time. Yeah. This is why I think ACC Nords or some other cool tracks might be a good option. ACC in the community is, honestly, Felk, running a community and getting people to turn up for races is very difficult, right? And I'm always trying to find that balance to get people to turn up. You can see we're pretty successful with it, right? We get our community races and we're getting 30, 40 turn up all the time. It's incredible. Everything else is a lesser version of that, and yeah, racing ACC Nords, we're not going to get anything happening. It's going to be piecemeal. The racing itself will be low quality. The most quality we'll have and fun will be LMU community races, and we see that on our Tuesday nights anyway, right? Everything else is clearly just a lesser version of that, isn't it, basically? Wait, did Hugh spin out at the end or something? He's now 4 seconds off. Oh, no. Can't park there. Great news, Jeff. You can get a free windscreen replacement per year. You what? Assetto. Didn't know about that. Was that in the government, is it? Well done, Chris, on the win by the looks of it. Gutted for Hugh on the last lap. Poor Hugh. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with race 3. We ain't got enough peeps. We have not got enough people, I think, tonight. Every UK insurance has it, really. Nords is great, but you're racing on your own. That's another thing. Nords isn't great for racing. It's not. It's great for hot lapping. For racing, kind of. I like the idea of following someone close, and that's part of the thing in Nords. It's how close can you stay to someone until they pants it, because there's not really many overtaking spots, right? Especially in real life. Or maybe in traffic, I don't know. This car feels horrible. Way too sharp steering input. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well done. Wait, Chris? I don't know about that leaderboard. I don't know if it's working. I can guess it's not. Well done to all the finishers. Well done to all the people who turned up. It's a tiny, light thing. Yes, man. Good point. It is a tiny, light thing. Okay, well. What am I going to do now, ladies? What am I going to do now? I'd be half tempted to fire up ACC and do some laps. Evening, Sir David. We've been having a long old chat about the old sim racing world tonight, Dave. Not a lot of interest in AC Evo, really, at the moment. Not sure if we're going to repeat this in 2 weeks. Yeah. Not really grabbing the imagination enough. Can look pretty, all that kind of stuff. It's not bad, but I don't know. Something. I mean, this game's far from, you know, ready for anything. And I think when it is ready, we're probably still not going to play it that much. Well, Dave, even when it's 1.0, I don't think a lot's going to change, really. So, just like we didn't do a lot of racing on Assetto Corsa, I just feel like it'll be exactly the same thing, right? Makes sense, really. Sabati of Mordor, indeed. So yeah, I just think it'll be kind of that as well. It'll be a bit more of this, but no real focus. And when it's not attached to a series, I think that's where sim racing titles are definitely struggling. How many tracks are there? 8. Hold on. 8, 12, 16, 17? Is that right? 17 tracks, quite a few layouts. Okay, tells you how many pit boxes there are. That's quite nice. I like that. The maximum pit box at the moment is 45 at Sebring. Interesting. Okay. Keir, I must now go and prepare for my last day of the week. I'm meant to prepare for the hell that is London. Oh, yes, for sure. Especially if you're going to get on the tube. That'd be fun for you. That'd be a good little bit of fun. I won a race. Hugh, well done, mate. I was a bit confused. The relative said you were P2 for a while. I was like, no. Mank says, why the choice of tracks and cars when not tied to series? It's not though, Mank. It's not. We think it's good, and it's kind of not. It's really weird. It's what I was saying earlier. You've got to find that like balance, like where it's kind of you get the focus of a series, but you just want to add incrementally variety to that with a track. I don't know, man. But this ain't it. This won't be it. We can see that. Oh, he went off on the last lap. I think I swapped cars without seeing it. What happened to you? Everyone died, Hugh. Everyone died. Everyone overdrove it and span out. Keir, that may not be happening. Too long on the tube. Too long on the tube? Running on not a lot of energy? Disaster? Really? Okay, sir. Well, you know. I'll let you figure that one out. The Uber is pretty easy. It's like 45 minutes around the corner of London. You have to go in and out with the tube. But depends how adventurous you're feeling. Right, okay, so you're a witness to me winning a TSC Racer. Correct, you. We all saw it. Catch you Saturday in the Killclough rig. Go on, Keir. Good luck to you, buddy. Keep me updated on everything. I'm probably going to ask you for a bit more itinerary again, just so I know what you're up to exactly. But yeah, on Discord. All right, well, look, everyone, thanks for coming tonight. I enjoyed Nords for the laps I did. I enjoyed a little bit of Brands. It's not enough. I don't think we'll bother with it in 2 weeks' time. Let's not bother. Let's not do that. It's not enough here at all. I'd be more likely to try AC Rally. That looked pretty cool, didn't it? Well, that's a nightmare stream. We'll be back on Saturday for a 12-hour stream. You're not going to get to miss me too much. 12-hour charity stream. We're racing for charity, which is very important. Get to raise money for good causes. Never a bad idea. I guess a lot of people are driving in race room at the moment, aren't they? Which is, you can argue, just a more polished version of this. What a weird state we're in with sim racing. Anyway, Overwatch. Surely not, Keir. Sweaty, sweaty Overwatch. Porsche GT Cup Challenge on LMU. I don't know what they've got. No, do you know what? No, Jez, we don't want that. We just want better GT3 and better hypercar racing and LMP2. AC Rally looks nuts right now. I need a round wheel. Yes, you do, sir. You do need a round wheel. And a sequential. And a handbrake. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Handbrake. Oh, you can almost see it. And a sequential. And a round wheel. It looks incredible. It looks like photorealistic, doesn't it? Unreal Engine 5. Looks unreal, the graphics. Really good. Blows me away. Anyway, like I said, thanks everyone for... I had the racing line on. Oh, Hugh. Oh, mate, you shouldn't have told me that. I'm very sad now. I'm very sad. You broke my... Hugh. You should have said nothing. You should have just pretended. Anyway. Thanks everyone for coming. We'll be back Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the start of your weekend. Let's raise some money on Saturday. That'd be really nice. Dig deep. We've just been paid. Lifetime ban is the right answer, Jay. Thank you. You took the words out of my mouth. AC Evo. Good old AC Evo. Do you know what? I am half tempted to put it in the Sim Cemetery. You know that? I'm not sure if it deserves its own section on Discord, sadly. I don't know. Hugh, I wonder about hitting anyone or causing... No, you caused a controversy by using the driving line. Honestly. you. Oh, broke my tiny heart. Okay. Well, everyone, cheers all. See you all very soon. You won't miss me too much. Bye.
With frost, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love inside me. Sometimes, don't know why I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, think all we can say that on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny now I kinda like this life. Don't like this life.